Hello, and welcome back to the Arsenal Blueprint. Pain for England, but didn't we all see it coming? A crook ref who obviously has been paid by the French. Nah, I'm not suggesting that, but, come on, man. England should have done better. If they had such a shocking first half, the way they played in the second half, should have won the game. And Harry Kane, he might be a Spurs fan, but he bottled it, bruv. He bottled it. And it cost England dearly, man. Right, the World Cup. We would have beat Morocco like they did in the World Cup final against Argentina. Come on, Messi. They were my pick before, and they sure are now. I want to see that little genius lift that beautiful trophy. The one he hasn't got in his cabinet yet. Yeah, if you're wondering about my shrine, got my Emirates Stadium. I've got a Highbury one coming, actually, which is pretty cool. This one, which I'll be doing when the site gets a bit bigger, we'll do a quiz. See how knowledgeable you really are without cheating on Google. And I've got a gift for Lee Gunner, if anyone knows where he is, in Spain somewhere. Warning, grumpy old Arsenal fan lives here. Drinking beer, watching TV and throwing remotes. He should have put, and slagging Mikel Arteta off. Well, you're eating shit at the moment, aren't you, Lee? I bet he's loving this Jesus crisis. Well, that's what I'm here to talk about, guys. Because there was a reason, Edu, the boys. Now, if I look into my crystal ball, do you know what? Big things are happening this January. Now, I go into every January, like any Arsenal fan, just hoping we sign someone. Well, this January's a bit different. We're 5 points clear at the top of the summit of the awesome that is the Premier League, right? What do? Hang around with Nketiah and recall Balogun for them to score like 2 goals in 3 months between them? Nah. No. We're looking at Felix. Apparently, we are favourites to sign him. I love a bit of Felix. We're favourites to sign Mudryk, another super talented player. But them two, they're not guaranteed going to get you goals. But Jesus, he's not exactly a goal machine, but look at what he gives the team and all that. But there is one player that I know for a fact Mikel Arteta wants. He wanted him this time last year. And this time we have a major advantage because their club is in financial meltdown. The old lady, Juventus, and that is Dusan Vlahovic, baby. The Serbian goal machine. Yep, he's a bit Mitrovic-y. No, he's better than Mitrovic. He is a super class act. He would terrorise the Premier League. Other suitors could be Manchester United, but they're looking at Davos, I think, a guy who plays in Portugal. They're looking at someone else. The only other team that are seriously interested at the moment would be Chelsea. But if I was Vlahovic, I would be looking at the fact that Arsenal are 5 points clear at the top of the league and don't look like they're going to relinquish it, especially if they add me up top, say, just to bang in the goals. We create so much. We just need a dead-eye finisher. And if we did sign a Vlahovic, we just need, and when Jesus comes back, they can play together. I'm sure we can find a way of them playing together. It's so exciting. So what do you think in the comments below? Do you think we'll get Vlahovic? You know what? I'm 50-50 on it. I actually think we might get him. I don't know. We're either going to get Vlahovic or Felix. And I think we're going to get Mudryk as well. I think Mudryk's a defo, and he's an exciting winger. And give Martinelli a rest, give Saka a rest, play on either wing. And it's competition for them as well. With Reece Nelson doing well, scoring the other day. You know, he can push Saka on one side and maybe Mudryk push Martinelli on the other. But the fact that Arsenal are now in the market for Vlahovic, João Felix, says to me that Jesus could be out to the spring. Who knows? And they flew to America and said, look, he's out for this long. We need a top-class replacement. You know, basically, they might have even said, give us some of the money you would have given us in the summer. Because we feel if we have a top draw striker and another top winger, you know, we can take City to the wire. What do you think? My confidence has slightly dented a little bit, and it's took a little bit of a blow and a left and a right hook, or right and left. But the knockout blow could be if we sign a Dusan Vlahovic. And you need competition for places. If we are going into the Champions League next season, which looks pretty ominous that we will, we're going to need serious players on the bench. You know? And Arsenal, all of a sudden, have become way more attractive than Chelsea. All right, they just signed Christopher Nkunku. Personally, I think Arsenal should have gone for Nkunku. You know, he's a goal scorer, man. But, you know, the pressing that Jesus does off the ball, on the ball, he's just a machine. And he's a pleasure to have. And I just hope he gets better soon. Thinking here, Jesus. Anyway, who's you want? Felix or Vlahovic? Can't have both. And Mudryk. If I had to take 1 out of 3, it'd be Dusan Vlahovic. But I wouldn't say no to a bit of João Felix either. Anyway, talk soon. See what happens, That'll be Arsenal.